Alright, Trudeau Knew. In 2013, I predicted a whole list, what I called the France set of predictions. And then in 2019, I made a new set of predictions, the virus set of predictions. Both of them went directly to Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada. As a matter of fact, the France warnings, I handed to his face, and I have a photo of this. And I said there would be a terrorist attack at Bataclan Theatre, and Justin said, I know where that is, I saw a play there. And my witness is Charles Falzon, the Dean of FCAT. Before I went to meet Trudeau at a public event, I told Mr. Falzon I'm going to do this and hand him the predictions, which Falzon also had, and said he would emergency broadcast from the RTA studio, which is operational. They're the backup studio for the CBC for emergency purposes, exactly, of all reasons. So this warning also went to Toronto police, reporters, Ryerson has it, and I also sent it to CSIS and RCMP, the most useless intelligence agency in the world. And CSIS and RCMP said, well, we don't care, why would terrorism be our problem? We don't care about that. You know, and they rip us for $1 billion in tax all the time. That's why my property tax is so high, and it goes to these useless bureaucrats. But anyway, CSIS and RCMP diddle themselves like they always do. But then someone told me, well, you know, there's such a place called the National Security and Intelligence Review Agency. And here, so I'll show you, so I filed a complaint with them that this happened, that CSIS and RCMP and Mr. Trudeau knew about terrorism prior to event with name, date, and place. They had all the specific details. So NESIRA writes back to me, to my complaint. Here it is, registered mail to Albert Remote Viewer. And I'll read the most important paragraph. The review agency has carefully reviewed your complaint and has conducted an independent verification of your allegations against CSIS. After conducting this verification, the review agency determined that the allegations raised in your complaint do not refer to an activity carried out by CSIS. As such, the criteria to establish jurisdiction pursuant to subsection 16(1) of the NESIRA Act has not been met. Because your complaint is not directed towards an activity done by CSIS, it is not within the review agency's mandate to initiate an investigation into your allegations. As a result, the review agency's files with respect to your Section 16 complaint is now closed. And whoever the coward who wrote back, he just puts sincerely JD, register, no contact information, and all his JD or JO. And then register and no contact information. A coward bureaucrat, a coward to the bone bureaucrat. And here I can show you, here is page 1 from NESIRA, National Security and Intelligence Review Agency. Useless bureaucrats who steal our money. And here it is, the bureaucratic nightmare. Correct predictions of terrorism, directly reported to the highest man in the land, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, directly to his face, just like I'm talking to the camera now, to the face of Justin Trudeau. And this is the reply I get back. We don't care about France, let them have their tongues cut out. Toronto, it's not our catchment area, why should we do anything about that? And this Trudeau, the idiot, he robs us of tax money, and I have to pay my tax to these idiot clowns? Hey, what the hell? Anyway, and here is my whiteboard takeaway. Let's go through the whole thing. Trudeau knew, and I have witnesses. MP Bill MORNEAU, Finance Minister, he had the warnings, the virus in France, to his face, not his assistant, Bill MORNEAU in person. John Tory, the Mayor of Toronto, he had the warning. CBC had the warning. Catherine Tate. Ryerson had the warning. Charles Falzon, Dean of FCAT. I have witnesses up to my eyeballs. All these people are witnesses. MORNEAU, Falzon, Tory, Catherine Tate. So this is, I'm directly saying, this has been going on since 1990. In 1990, and Toronto police had all this information, as well as CBC reporters. In 1990, I predicted 9/11 and Paul Bernardo. Toronto police assaulted me and kicked me out of 40 College Street. They don't care about NYPD. They laugh about them being justified. That's the Toronto police. In 2006, I predicted Fukushima, BP oil spill, Tory Stafford, Russell Williams. At IRVA in Las Vegas, Colonel John Alexander came and took the warnings written in hard copy, and nothing prevented. That's why I say Alexander is a lizard. And Alexander is one of the insiders who did 9/11. He did it. That's treason. We should be hanging him for treason. In 2013, the France set of predictions made at Ryerson. It was Incel Danforth MacArthur, the 3 in Toronto, which Saunders says is not his catchment area, the 3 events in France, Hebdo, Bataclan Theatre, Bastille Day, and include Pulse nightclub. This was handed to Justin Trudeau in the envelope I'm handing him, which I have a photograph of, and Charles Falzon is a witness to. Subsequently, after this, in 2019, I'm called by the Review into MacArthur, the Epstein report, because they found the MacArthur warning sent to police. So in 2019, I go and see Naz, and she records this statement, and I make a new set of predictions. The virus, Kobe Bryant, Ukraine jet 752, and Gabriel Wortman, recorded by Naz. Mark Sandler is my witness, a high-paid lawyer. The Epstein report, the review. The review is the Epstein report. What happens when the final report comes out? They censor it. Like I don't even exist. They just not a word in the final report that was ever there, just like I don't even exist. Besides the correct predictions, CSIS, RCMP useless, Toronto police useless, everyone useless, Ryerson useless, CBC useless, Nasira useless. But so I said, if you just dismiss this, new predictions will be squandered again and more innocent people dead. That's blood on your hands. And Nasira, oh, we don't care. We don't care. Just keep paying your taxes. We don't care. And I'll show you again. Here it is, letter from Nasira. You can see they wrote back. Took them a year to write back. And it's the bureaucratic nightmare. What do? They dismiss it. National Security Intelligence Review Agency, your complaint is closed. JD, register. That's it. And then he's so cowardly, will not put his phone or his full name, no contact information. These are the cowards in Canada. And CSIS, RCMP, walk off with a fat paycheck. Keep paying your taxes, Canada. These are the cowards. In the worst case scenario, it's an inside job, false flag terrorism. That's why they do nothing, and that puppet Trudeau is controlled by Schwab. And everyone knows this, still nothing is done about it. But here it is. All these things correctly predicted. Toronto Police have it. RCMP, CSIS has it. Predictions correct. Nobody does nothing. And I'm at 8 minutes 36 now, and that's about where I want to end. I could keep going on, but the YouTube is too long to upload.